Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4, where we last left off. We have a very philosophical debate about what to do. So we can either side with the Institute or not. Kind of interesting. So I did a little bit of research, just a tiny bit, which was like a minute before I played. And apparently, like, the Institute's kidnapping people is, like, semi-right, semi-wrong. It's actually the people misunderstanding the railroad, apparently. At least that's the theory. So, hopefully I don't forget that. I'm not sure what to do, in all honesty. I wish I could see, like, a more... So it looks like everything's below me, though. Can I go further down this way? Yes, I can. Ow.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe him. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I think both of these, but mainly this one.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and we maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters.
So drinking your own piss.
Might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Fawn...
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, and at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the...
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out Just think what this place will look like.
Well, that was a quick
Dr.
cut.
Fillmore.
What's on your mind?
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of... Over the years, we've learned a few tricks. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new... It's a good thing, too, because... you don't even want to...
Allie.
Hi there. Something I can help you with?
I'd like to know about the people.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical link. Power distribution is Dr. Evan White.
And I'm skipping through this because it doesn't seem
We also make use of
super
a number of
important.
synth-
So I'm kind of caught in a semi bit of a moral dilemma, in that there's a small issue with like, if I have to side with the railroad or the institute. And if I side with the institute, then I have to side with like synths being treated
Systems nominal.
like basically non-humans. If I side with the railroad, I have to basically destroy these. So it's basically one of the two can survive, and from a more emotional standpoint, I'm more attached to the railroad than the institute, even though my son is here. But the institute could potentially help out the Commonwealth, so it's a tough call. Like, I found my son. Like, what would my character do in the situation? I found my son. I found out he's older than me at this point, basically. The institute has apparently been reported responsible for kidnappings, but that's neither here nor there. The spies that were claimed to be here are actually like, ooh, hello. Are probably actually just the where the railroad like put them in. So, you know, if I had like been paying attention, I could have come to that conclusion too, I guess. But whoa, hold on. There's no red, so.
Sweet.
I'm kind of not. I'm undecided. Oh. Hmm. So the truth of the matter is that places like this will also like revitalize the Commonwealth eventually. So is it basically this country will be built on slave labor, just like the original one. This time it's robots. Oh my gosh, they have an actual gorilla.
Project is showing promising.
Oh, they're synths.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Why are they making synths?
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Nah.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens on the hydroponic garden.
Thanks for being a
Excuse me,
jerk.
Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes. Our most important directive is to ensure the health. To that end, we cultivate highly special. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by the initiative is still in its early stages, but the process. I'm sure I've taken up
Which
enough
are
of your
what?
time as it is.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know.
Right.
In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or,
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
on the whole, I'd say they were a success. Unfortunately, We had a few early setbacks. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now,
Most men lack the patience to observe
Clayton.
and
Good to see
document
you
plant
again.
growth.
did you need some?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care then.
So, I'm not exactly keen on destroying. I mean, like it's like I'm kind of confused as to what I should do. You know. At one side of it, this is my son's legacy, kind of, that he, even though he was stolen. I get what they wanted to do, but
Food supplements
they weren't responsible for killing my wife, at least directly. They were indirectly responsible by using Kellogg, who, you know, took the shot.
At it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets,
What kinds of blueprints?
mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept by high-energy weapons. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I really hope...
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, that was productive. It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
The shoot things. That's about it, in all honesty.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Vinay has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Excuse me, Doctor?
The question is, am I gonna have any influence on the Institute at all?
Here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't...
Uh-huh. What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems, Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. Oh, before I forget. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A Courser chip?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay.
Uh-huh.
In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of...
Sure.
Now, unless there's something else.
I'd like a progress report on your...
Taking your new appointment in.
Uh-huh.
Very well.
I have an appointment? Wait,
I'm
what?
hoping that the above ground...
So, like, if this was more real life, I could take this as a, like, I could, like, be a spy for a bit. Like, maybe go down that route, but... I don't remember agreeing to anything.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Father's work has been a real inspiration.
What is this Phase 3? What is this thing? What is... See, the thing is, I want to know what joining...
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure. You should know that many of us consider it.
Scanning.
I'm already gone.
Robotics to knock some heads
Please
together.
don't get any germs on me.
Pardon me,
Targeting
sir.
package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
Hey.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin... We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's...
What's Justin doing that's caused...
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problems... I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken... I guess they see us as a necessary... Oh, just listen to me. In any case...
Sure. Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a... Despite your relation to Father, I'm sure you understand.
Uh-huh. Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of a...
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look as to why they're escaping. Our main instrument is the Courser. A third-gen... Coursers hunt down and reclaim. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat. But I gather you know all this. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be... I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed... Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Okay. So apparently I'm siding with them by talking to them. That wasn't exactly made clear. Oh well, I'll probably just side with the Institute.
Subject identified.
And if I don't like it, I can reload a save.
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
You're all useless.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I don't like these! I mean, it is amazing.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, They can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that a rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia.
Uh-huh. Who erased his memories?
Those idealistic rather. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, now you should get moving. Many people...
Now see, this seems like a bit of an extreme situation, which is, oh, yeah, so this one time it didn't work perfectly, so we have to destroy all of them. It can't be allowed to happen ever. And it's like, yeah, because they have free will, that doesn't mean we shouldn't go stop them, but it also doesn't mean that we shouldn't allow them to have free will. Also, the memory thing is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. And the reason why it's kind of like, yeah, it doesn't work out. I think I am gonna side with the Institute on this. I'm not happy about it in the least, but wow. Okay. Oh, there you are.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want any, all the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. After that, well, I'll have to see.
I just want to trade a few things.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm still not convinced. What can I say? Oh. $35 for a magazine. Jeez Louise. So apparently inflation is an issue. You know, this is as good a place as any to cut the video off. So thank you all much for watching, and God bless.